Have you come to today's baking session because you want to hear this controversial British dessert name? Or in fact, are you here because I will likely burn the house down? Either way, welcome to my personal hell. Hi everyone, it's me. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Alanna. I'm a Canadian, but I've lived in the UK, blah, 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 blah. I can't bake, but that's never stopped me before. And today we are going to make a very classic British dessert that has a very inappropriate name. Can you guess what it is? How funny would it be if I just never said what it was, eh? So all the people who clicked on this video just to see what the name was, but I never say it, would that be really annoying? Probably. So today, for the first time, we are going to try making spotted dick. Yes, that is the name. YouTube, please do not get mad at me. That's the name, all right? I can't help it if that's what the Brits called it, all right? If you like this video and you want to see more videos about a foreigner living in the UK, including all of my cooking fails, please consider subscribing. But without further ado, let's go. Okay, so here's the deal. I have only had spotted dick once, and it was in Miami, 2003. I'm just kidding. I was a child back then. That was not a funny joke. Anyway, the only time I've ever had spotted dick, the British dessert, was years ago, and it was one of those little pots that you get from the grocery store that you can put in the microwave. So obviously it wasn't very good. I don't remember what it tasted like, and I don't remember what it looked like. So we're kind of flying blind here, but I have a recipe. So you know what? We're just gonna try our best. And hopefully my landlord has fire insurance in case I burn this place down. Step one, we are going to take these horrible, horrible currants and we're gonna simmer them in some water for 5 minutes and then leave that to rest. Let me go do that. Step two, so I boiled, no I didn't, I simmered some currants and I'm gonna butter this dish. The problem I have with traditional British recipes for desserts and things, there's so many currants and raisins. Why? Yum. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Okay, next it wants us to prepare the lid. So I didn't realize that we are steaming this thing. So that's exciting. All right, so we have aluminum. That's not aluminum. We have aluminum foil or aluminium if you are that person. Okay, and then it wants us to take parchment paper in the middle, and then we're supposed to like pinch in the middle. Oh, this is when the cold sweat starts because I don't think this is right. I hate myself. Okay, I don't know if that's right. I don't even want to look at this. Get it away from me. Next, we are mixing self-raising flour, sugar, salt in the bowl. Delicious. Who doesn't love just a bowl of flour? Next, we want 80 grams of caster sugar. Make sure to get quite a lot of it on the counter as a fun little surprise for later. Delicious. Next, we want 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, which I am not even going to bother with. We're just gonna, yum, good enough. Then we want 100 grams of shredded suet. I'll be completely honest, I had to Google what this looks like because I figured there would be no chance in hell I would find it at Tesco unless I knew what I was looking for. What is suet? That is a good question. It just says shredded beef suet for fluffy dumplings, pastries, puddings, and pies. Not sponsored, but a Torah, if you wanna, we can make a baking show. I'm just kidding. Please do not contact me. Oh, it's like little pellets. It's like rabbit pellets. What? That is not how I thought it was gonna look like. Okay. Then we also want some lemon zest. I have this very tired looking lemon I'm just gonna go to town on. You might think, Alanna, you're bleeding. In which case I say, yeah, separate incident, don't worry about it. Really? Like it never happened. Okay, next we are going to add milk. How much milk do we want? 200 milliliters. Why are we doing this? Fun fact, spotted dick was first mentioned in a cookbook from 1849. And it also makes me question all of my life choices. Okay, so that is a lumpy mess, and to be honest, don't ask me if I care. Next step, step undetermined. We are gonna drain off our currants, drain off the water, and add them in. Yeah. How are we looking? Does it look like spotted dick? Because I could not tell you. Okay, now we want to pour all of this into our dish, our pudding dish, if it'll come out. I believe in you, I believe in you, I believe in you. Okay. Take a breather. So we come back to this weird contraption. So I'm not going to explain because I don't get it. Then we're going to take some string and tie it around all nice so we can fish it out of our pot later. Not bad, eh? All right, so next step. Okay, so we're steaming it. I've got my pot. I put a little thingy on the bottom so it doesn't touch the bottom and it also doesn't move around too much. We're gonna steam it for an hour and a half. So say your prayers, rest in peace. I will be back here in an hour and a half. Do not go anywhere, all right? I swear, don't go anywhere. An hour and a half, don't go anywhere. Oh, hi there. Interested in more Adventures in Naps content? Like the time I tried haggis, or when I made my very own Scotch eggs. You'll find all of that on Patreon. Every week I post a full-length video on Patreon, and I've been doing so for years. And when you become a Patreon member, you get access to exclusive content that will never be posted on YouTube. Delicious. The YouTube algorithm can sometimes be a little bit dodgy, but on Patreon, it literally does not matter. If you want to keep Adventures in Apps alive while still receiving exclusive content, please consider joining me on Patreon. Bon appetit! Hey everyone, and welcome back to my personal hell. So I've been sitting around like a lemon for the last hour and a half. We have this contraption, which was molten hot, so it's been sitting for a little bit so I don't kill myself. We also have some homemade custard, which I absolutely did not make myself, and I will not be claiming credit for it. Anyway, I just really want to cut into this. I want to see what's up. Because of the way it's cooked, I really have no idea what it's going to look like. Whether it is even edible, I don't know. It's a mystery. Oh my god. Look at that! Can you see that? Hold on, let me show you. Okay, so she's looking a little bit wet, but not terrible. A little bit, spongy, nice and warm. Unfortunately, those kind of look like chocolate chips if you look really quickly, which looks delicious. But they are, in fact, currants, which is upsetting. Now, of course, everybody has a different way of cooking this, and you can cook them in like individual pods, like little pudding pods. I don't have those, and that shouldn't surprise you. So I'm just gonna take a big old chunk out and hope for the best. Like most traditional British puddings, they really benefit from being doused in custard. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. I think all the Brits watching, I think you guys know that. It looks, I mean, it's a solid mass, right? Okay, I'm just gonna take a piece au naturel. Here we go. Cheers, everybody. Spotted dick. YouTube, please don't demonetize this video. Okay, here's the thing. It's not terrible. Again, currants, not my favorite, but it really benefits of having the lemon zest in it. So it's quite, you get that citrusy sort of thing. I'm gonna douse the absolute crap out of it. So if that offends you, please look away. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Cheers, everyone. I am so surprised. You guys, what's happening to me? What's happening? So here's the thing. Here's the truth about spotted dick of the food variety. There's not a whole lot to it, right? We've got flour, we've got currants, we've got a little bit of lemon zest, sugar, and those weird beef suet, whatever that was. So there's not a whole lot in it. It doesn't have the most flavorful taste, but I hate myself for saying this. It actually is not bad. And especially with a really nice, this is like a vanilla custard. Because the pudding is so stodgy, it just like soaks up all the custard. And together, I really like it. Oh my God, I hate myself. This is actually not bad. Oh my God, the Brits are never gonna let me live this down. Well, that, my friends, has been Spotted Dick. Thank you so much for hanging out. You wanna watch more baking videos? Make sure to check out my British food and drink playlist. I got tons of videos in there. More of this. Not as successful as this. I will say that. Not as successful, but there's loads of stuff to watch if you wanna watch more. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm gonna go sit on the couch and I'm gonna eat the rest of this. And nobody can stop me. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, bye!